Hey, what's up, y'all? Back with another video. I was recently thinking about how I would rate this generation, and honestly, I probably would give it somewhere between a 6.5 and a 7. And just to, show you my comparative ratings, I would give the PlayStation 4 generation somewhere between a 7.8 and a 8. And I would give the PlayStation 3 generation a 9 out of 10, and I would give the PlayStation 2 generation a 9.5 out of 10. And I kind of just feel like it's just really been a consistent dip off. Like, as gaming went mainstream, we started to see a lot of big changes to how games were made and just like the type of games that are made. And in addition to this, we've gotten a lot of delays and cancellations, along with confirmation on a lot of games just not going to be announced. And it kind of just makes me realize like how much that, the suits, the people that are like running things, the CEOs and whatnot, they undervalue the power of nostalgia and just the power that these games and these mascots had. I'm kind of just coming to the realization that I'm not going to be a hardcore gamer going forward. I always thought the main thing that would like kind of decouple me from my love of gaming was going to be like the push for VR and virtual reality, but it's just gaming going mainstream. It's a lot of people that aren't gamers. They have opinions, like very powerful opinions that really, in my opinion, have derailed a lot of goodwill and just good work that was laid before in the previous generations. I feel like we're really starting to regress in a lot of areas. And yes, there are still good games. Don't get me wrong, but at the same time, it's just like I want to play what I want to play. There's games that there's games that really got me into gaming that's like if they're not present, I'm not really interested. I'm not going to have that same level of enthusiasm. I'm not really going to want to call myself a gamer. I'm not going to want to invest that amount of time. As I'm getting older, I'm kind of seeing, like hobbies just overtake gaming. And it's weird because it's like I love gaming. It's insanely fun. It's insanely stimulating. It just usually, it's something that usually ticks all the right boxes for me. But as I get older and as I'm just like not enjoying a lot of the games that are getting pushed now, a lot of the games that are getting made now, other hobbies are just kind of taking over. It's just like I feel like it becomes okay, this feels like it's more productive, this feels like it's better, sometimes this feels like it's more fun. I know a lot of people want to attribute that to getting older, but it's not getting older. It's a level of quality that's just not present anymore. I mean, I talk about this all the time. We have gotten used to shipping broken games. Like, we've gotten used to just it's supposed to be broken day one now. People expect the game to have some problem day one, and they still spend their money. They still buy it full price. It still can review highly, it can still get recommendations, and people kind of just roll with that now. And it's like I've even augmented my reviews. I'm gonna say this much: I haven't changed anything. I still give the same scores, but I just make sure to let people know what's wrong. That's the main reason why I do the bad first most of the time, because people have just been accustomed to how broken games are. It's sad. And it's like there's varying levels. Obviously, there's some games that release with minor issues that are more of an annoyance than an overall hindrance to the experience. But it's just a level of quality that we lost. I mean, I remember during the PlayStation 2 era, like the games that released broken then would be standard. Like, they would just been standard issue. And it's wild because it's like those games got destroyed. I'm saying, like, oh my God, guaranteed 6 out of 10. Guaranteed, even if you fixed it, even if you patched it, guaranteed 6 out of 10. Guaranteed 5 out of 10. It was crazy how like harsh the standards were back in the day. Back in the day, just to get like a 9, oh my God, man, you had to do a lot, because it was a really high level of competition, and it was a really high level of quality, and we just don't have that anymore. And it's like that's something that I feel like you're not crazy for noticing it. It's like a lot of people I don't know, I feel like a lot of people just don't want to let go, and I understand, because this is an amazing hobby. It's really nice to just escape into a game, or just to just let a game overtake you, what I mean? So you're not really thinking about your troubles and your worries, and just really just experience it. But with that being said, it's still, I don't know. I think it's still okay to acknowledge that we have fallen off. You know what I mean? The only thing we've advanced at is visuals. Everything else is starting to regress. Where I'm starting to see a regression in physics. I'm starting to see a regression in AI. It's like there are outliers to this. There are some games that really do go above and beyond. But for every generation, we're getting less and less of those games. It's so few people now trying to do something groundbreaking, and it's so many people trying to do something profitable. And that's the main thing we get: profitability. We get something that's anti-consumer. We get something that's predatory. We get something that's just packed full of microtransactions or just negative practices to get more money out of us. And it's like that seems to be like the new norm for gaming. it's so few games that really just make me go, wow, I can't wait to play this. I remember growing up with the PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 3, and it's like it was so many games that would literally just take up years, months of my life. You know what I mean? I would just cycle through. It's like I remember that's what made that generation seem so long. Each game was like 3 or 6 months of my life, and it's like I remember 3 months of just being obsessed with this one game. 3 months of not wanting to play anything else with this one game. I don't feel like that anymore. Like now, even now with this channel, I have access to a lot of games. I do have games that catch my eye, but that's very rare. You know, usually, I'm gonna be honest with you, I usually power through these games, and it's like I'm not gonna say I don't think about them anymore. They don't have the staying power. They're not as memorable, and they're not the same. It's just not the same. There's a different level of love and just passion that went into older games that is very much missing nowadays. But anyway, man, you guys let me know what y'all think, man. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll be back with another video. Peace.
Kill you.
We'll stop, no matter what.
We are playing with edge. We are meant to be together. If we can be again. It's for you that I seek to change the world. Stand aside.